Welcome back to more Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. We continue our adventure out amongst the stars as the Imperium's Commissar warrior class Thoric, as we're trying to figure out what the heck we do as a rogue trader. So yeah, the series continues. Thanks everyone watching this both on Twitch live and the recordings and edits over on YouTube. Glad you guys are enjoying it. Those watching on YouTube, please keep the comments, the likes, dislikes, whatever, however you feel about rating the content. Any rating is better than no rating, basically. But yeah, keep the engagement coming. It really does help the content, the videos, and the channel. And yeah, keep sharing your enthusiasm for seeing more episodes. At the moment, I'm very happy to keep playing through this whole sequence, this current kind of story that we've got unfolding about finding a navigator and seeing what's going on. So while I'm still not sure if I'm going to make this a full campaign where we play the game from start all the way through to finish, I'm happy to keep on progressing through for now. So yeah, if you like what you're seeing, then do feel free to let me know that, and we'll keep going as long as I'm keen to, basically. Right, we are going to save the lady of the station, aren't we? That's the plan. Save the lady. All right, we've just unlocked the elevator and we've restored power, so up we go. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good. Why is everyone crying and weeping? Cassia, the pale figure with the unnaturally long limbs, stands with her arms raised, her hands deformed like talon-like nails. Her deathly pale face is coated with blood that occasionally streams from her scarlet misted eyes. Her spiny gills, lightly hidden under her disheveled hair, twitch nervously at your approach. Only now do you notice the third eye on the young woman's forehead, hidden by a jeweled ornament. And when your eyes meet, you sense overwhelming, soul-smothering power. As the otherworldly creature's gaze slides over you, your entire core shudders in terror. Flashes of past warped nightmares re-emerge from the shadows of your memory and paralyze your will. You gasp for air in the terror, drowning under a crashing wave of pain. You cannot catch your breath. Hot tears burn on your cheeks. Why is this happening? Why is it happening to you? Why do you feel so lonely and in so much pain? Do these feelings even belong to you? Hydra emits something between a moan and a drawn-out whimper. Ooh. Ooh. As if my own little pals weren't bad enough, now this one's barging into my head. Somebody stop her. Heresy. Genta looks at the tall figure with a strange mixture of anger and sadness. Then she lowers her head and her white hair veils her face. Blood is this? What vile creatures? Argenta, rid the world of this heresy. Persuasion. Lady Cassia, I'm here to help you. Please calm yourself. Coercion by the Emperor. If you do not stop your sorcery immediately, I'll shoot you in the head. Bring the stone into contact with Cassia. Wound her. Stop this sorcery now. Attack. I've had enough of this. The Emperor. I've got an 85% chance, actually. Oh, my coercion's 45, right? That's not my chance. It's my... Let's go for coercion there. By the Emperor, if you do not stop your sorcery immediately, I will shoot you in the head. Coercion test succeeded. She shakes wearily her head and lets out a drawn-out sound similar to both a sob and a howl of a small wounded animal. What is happening? Was someone calling my name? All the betrayers dead already? And you, who are you? My presence here was requested by your faithful servant, Felix Orcelio. We're about to find out, I guess, if this dude was telling the truth the whole time or whether he was lying. Felix, did he? Crimson's eyes widen, but you cannot say whether out of fear or surprise. That doesn't help us. What is this? I feel faint. Theobald Orcelio, heavy-set old man who has been kneeling nearby, erupts into low sobs. His eyes, swollen from crying, dart desperately around the room as though the veil of ignorance has been ripped away from them. Child, Lady Cassia, where are you? Sacred child, throne preserve. Despite his venerable age, the navigator leaps up and rushes to the young woman's side. You, the old man shifts, revealing his face to you. It is threaded with jet black veins, and his bulging milky eyes bear a striking resemblance to those of a dead fish. A sickly sweet scent assaults your nostrils as if the old man's flesh is rotting inside his decaying husk. Oh, goody. My eyes fail me, for they are unable to make you out as either enemy or ally. I'm warning you, one wrong move and will bring the wrath of House Orselio down on your head. Watch out, Lord Captain. This one's so deranged he's making the whispers shriek like crazy. He might just open that eye of his. Threatening the head of the dynasty is a grave offense, esteemed whoever you are. While places the hand on his weapon. Persuasion. At present, I'm trying to determine what's happening. 80% success chance. Or commerce. 85% chance. I mean you no harm. I came to seek the navigator's aid. Yeah, 2. Test succeeded. I'll grant that you do not look like the pirates who have some coveting the riches of the wreck station, or like scoundrels in Felek's service. So who are you? Thoric von Valancius, rogue trader. Another rogue trader in our corner of the galaxy. How interesting. Your kind always makes an appearance in desperate times, ready to cut a deal that benefits one side alone. Given that you have not yet so far drawn your weapons, your intentions are probably peaceful, and so House Orselio now asks service of you. Save the life of the child in exchange for future cooperation. Do not hurry to answer. Think on it. You can make yourself an ally or an enemy of the house today. You decide. What is the curse that's taken hold of everyone in this room? You look frightened. What service do you ask of me? I want to know what happened between you and Felek. Or 5, attack. I've come to rescue Lady Cassia, and you, traitor, will fall at my hand. What curse has taken hold of everyone in this room? Curse? You don't understand. The sacred gifts given to our child. When the child is sad, we all weep. When the child smiles, we all laugh giddily. And if the child wants blood, the world turns crimson. The child's will is the will of the great Pitapon, for she is the heir of House Orselio. And they call me dangerous with my witchcraft, Idra mutters under her breath. I want to know what happened between you and Felek. Felek is my wayward student. He came to Act 5 as a callow youth. I personally mentored him and entrusted him with the care of the child. He was like a son to me, but he proved to be just another traitor. He sought to steal our most precious treasure, the heir of the house, our sacred child, to revel in power with others like him, casting our house into the abyss, to pervert the centuries-long traditions of our family. You can see the fruits of his villainy for yourself. He decided he was not bound by his duties to the legacy of the great Novators. Tisphone Orselio, who led our house to prosperity for countless years. Foolish boy. The renegades clouded his mind. They sought to seize control of the dynasty before the sacred child had come of age and taken up the Novator's throne. So choose, which side are you on? A murderous traitor or the lawful scion of the noble house? Theobald speaks these words softly, looking at the unconscious young woman with reverence. Felek accused you of treachery, Theobald. Why should I trust your words? Yeah, let's go for that. Defending myself before strangers, I never thought I would fall so low. If the child's life were not at stake, very well, I have no choice. Or proof of my innocence. I can give you my word as a member of the Navis Nobilite. If the honest word of an honourable man counts for anything with you. I guarded this station against calamity and incursions from without. Best of my ability. I forced the wardens to strictly observe security protocols. I personally selected every servant, and I faithfully protected the child during the coup. Who lose control of your own station? I've had enough of this feuding. That's it. I'm leaving Act 5. Felek is a true monster. Let's do away with him together. Or attack. How could you lose control of your own station? Also, I should say, apologies for the yawning that I'm doing. I'm not bored with the game at all. Carparch is just sleeping like ass right now. So, yeah. Much caffeine has been consumed, but clearly not enough. Do not trust my errors in my face. I'm twice your age and twice as wise. Take my advice, trust no one but yourself and the Emperor. Even those closest to you will betray you for gold, power, or a far-fetched idea of a bright future. What service do you ask of me? Save the sacred child. Take her from away from the station. I fear I do not have long left. Save the child. Deliver her safely to Regent Aranto, acting head of House Celio in the Koronus Expanse. Rest assured the reward will be worth your effort. I know we came here for the Navigator, but after everything we've seen, I've got some reservations about this girl. Such a fragile thing with such a heavy burden upon her shoulders. You're talking to us that expect to die here. My service to the house is coming to an end. The wounds Felix inflicted on my flesh will never heal. I am dying. Praise the throne slowly enough to see the child is taken care of. You need help. There is a Medicaid deck on my ship. No, I am keeper of Urak 5 and I will perish along with my station. On that note, I have no other I have other matters to attend to. Felix is a true monster. Let's do away with him. The last thing I need is a monster on my ship. Cassia will remain here, and you shall serve as navigator on my vessel while you still live. He's not going to live that long, is he? I should bring Cassia to Felix as promised. Or 4 attack. Okay, Twitch chat. You decide. Option 1, 2, 3, or 4. It's 40k. Every option leads to blood. Ain't that the truth? Right. Well, Twitch chat have spoken, and they have chosen option 1. In fact, I'd say nearly unanimously. There was one vote for option 3, that we take Cassia to Felix, but no, option 1 is what they've chosen, and I agree. Felix is a true monster. Let's do away with him together. This is head in favor of the proposition. Allies are always welcome, even temporary ones. I will revive the child. Do not be alarmed. The power of House Orcelia's heir will help us destroy our enemies and shield us from Felix Navigator forces, but you rest for a time before the battle. Kill Felix. There's some goods over here. Yoink.
The light of terror shines for us.
Have a read. Ah, the light of terror.
A nice little stroll.
A nice little stroll. Is he done yet? The painting was rendered by several different hands. Oh, interesting. Guard commander. Hello. Oh, he's not got a tongue. Really, Cassia's Medicaid.
I'll warn you if I hear anything.
Probably not a good thing if they are all lacking their tongues, right? Let's activate the elevator. Are we ready? Yeah, here we go. What time will you repay those who betrayed the house? Come. Good. Here we go. Oh. Rogue trader, you treasonous worm. I knew I should have killed you. It's not very nice. That's enough, boy. You betrayed our child, our house, and Sfon herself. Surrender. I'm the savior of the house, and I'm prepared to pay the ultimate price. Kill them! Looks like it's battle time.
Don't you dare to cross us!
Oh, he's got loads of
None
health.
of you shall survive!
Okay, where am I going? Oh, I'm going to go take out Felix straight away, I think. If I go here, I can charge in against him, I think. I have you over here. It's his body. There's quite a few of them over there. I will pop... you over there. And Idra over there. Soul gaze. I'm gonna say you're gonna run up there, aren't you? Cassia. Oh, nice. You got them covered. Nice, 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 nice. Medicae, you going to do some healing? Oh, that's nice. Right. Right.
No can do.
Oh, no line of sight to the target. That's fine. I'm going to zippity zap you guys.
Will do.
Nice. So I'll pop that on you then. Okay, now we're going to have you shoot through them.
Strike
Pew,
is
pew,
a
pew, pew, pew. Oh yeah, I should have done.
I will
I
not.
should have done that first. Oh no, I can still fire again, can't I? Yeah, I'm good.
Faith without
Go.
deeds is worth none.
Just have to wait for it to kick in. Nice. I've killed 3. It's just about Revel in Slaughter comes available after Soldier kills 3 enemies. Cooldown is not reset between rounds.
I'll do it.
Gain momentum.
That is not the end.
Oh, do I just not have enough AP for it? Right, but it should be available next time, I think. Good.
Duty prevails!
Right. Charge. Oh. Balls, I keep doing that. I keep pressing 2 when I mean shift 2 to do my charge. There's a Wally. That kill the sweep do all my... Ah, son of a... Okay, I mean, I can charge here. Great. I made the boo-boo. Keep doing that. Yeah, good shots, good shots. Nice, nice, nice. Right. Blood. Shift 2.
Indeed.
Indeed. Oh, what a dodge. What a dodge.
It will be done.
Get him.
Grey hair.
Nice.
Sure hand.
Grey hair, sore hand. Okay. Sure. Brace for impact. And I can also do this, can't I?
Victory is imminent.
Yeah, that's it. Move behind the poster, then shoot, mate. Sounds good to me. Oh, wow. Oh, my days. Idra. Someone's head's missing. Was that the Medicae? Oh, my days. Yeah, the Medicae got absolutely ruined.
Choking me.
Ruh-roh. Got his head blown clean off. Oh, yeah. Oh, attack of opportunity. He's down.
Done.
Oh, no, the Medicae is still okay. I just couldn't see you there. Was it the commander? No, the commander said that it's just one of their defenders. Oh, Idra. Oh, Idra got... I got healed? Yay. Do this.
Anything else? That is not my destiny.
And then zippity zap. Nice. A strike of terror pierces the heart. Oh, that's because I keep doing that, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, skip. Yeah, you can do that one now, which gives you till the end of the combat, gains following bonuses. Nice.
Doubt is for the weak.
Revel in slaughter.
I'll do it.
Nice. He's down. Where's the other one?
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Can't easily. I can get that one probably. Chance I'll hit those guys though, right?
As the Emperor
Try and
commands, eradicate.
take that one out. Nice. Oh, and here we go. X number of attacks.
His will made manifest.
Sweet. Go for it. Ah, nuts.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Ah, nuts. Come on.
I'll do it.
Oh, my days. Just dodging every single hit.
None can escape
There we
the
go.
Emperor's
Finally. We did it. At last. All right, just that one to go. Right. Here be me. What's this? Deadeye shot. Down we come. Yeah, there we go. Finish it. Bye-bye now.
No, this is your burden, child. Survive. Return to the fold of your house as your destiny demands.
Oh dear. You don't look so well. I think he's gone.
No! Don't leave me alone in this violet brown haze! Wake up! Your mistress is giving you an order! Do you hear me?
He was a fine seer of the war. He fought for his mistress until the end.
Yeah, no. Enough's enough. I've had my fill of waterworks, thank you.
I really don't like Idra. She's crazy and wants everyone to be like forgiving of her, but will she be forgiving of others? No. Forget that we had to meet on such circumstances. Enough tears. You're coming with me now. Forgive the urgency, but we should leave the station immediately. The systems are unstable and may fail at any moment. Yeah, go for 3.
But this is my home.
Time to find a new home.
What are you going to do to me?
If you wish to leave the station alive, you must first sign a contract. You will untake servers and my navigator until I release you from that obligation. Hey, Cassia, I, Thoric von Valancius, rogue trader of the Imperium man, offer you my protection and grant you shelter aboard my vessel. Cassia, let's aid one another. Become my navigator and I shall restore you to House Orcelio at the earliest opportunity. Yeah, 3.
I beg your pardon, but what about my servants? Your Act 5 is still full of people loyal to House Orcelio.
I'll provide you with every necessity. Naturally, this includes servants. All who can be saved will be given secure on board my ship. Yeah, this would be nice. Why not? I don't need to be a douche about it. Come on. Plus, we lost loads of people in the attack before this, so we got space. Everybody, hop on in.
Accompanying a rogue trader on their travels is an honor for any navigator. Let us go. I can no longer bear the sight of the deathly pale shadows that drape the bodies of the fallen.
Huzzah, we have a new navigator. Wonderful. Right, let's get out of here, Scoob. Back to the void ship. Ooh, my. Yeah, what can I whack everything in the cargo? Just check if there's anything better here though. Just hanging around. Thrice Pioneers Bracers. Every time the wearer deals damage, the target's weapon skill and ballistic skill is reduced by -5 for 2 rounds. Stacks up to 3 times. Was damaged. The target's weapon skill and ballistic skill is reduced. As in whoever you do damage to, right? Those are quite useful. A well-maintained staff, what's a guardian? I mean, yeah, they can come in here. I'm thinking about them. A Ratobi pattern las gun. Sounds nice, but not what I'm after right now. What's this? Tactical goggles, hit chance and critical chance. Oh, I might give them to Argentia. Yeah, the shotgun was doing killer damage. Yeah, we'll whack the rest to cargo. Thank you. Oh, she's part of my party now. Huzzah! Da 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 da. All right, what we gonna do for what's she got? Finest hour. She's an officer. Available talents: commanding voice, steel resolve, blood of martyrs, focus, inspire courage. Oh, that's what she's already got. Sorry, inspire courage. Okay, so what have we got here? Fellowship, willpower. Yeah, go on then. Have more of that. And then what have we got here? Any recommendations for her at the top? Nope. So we've got some abilities down here. Mastery of time. Whenever a creature in combat gains an extra turn, Navigator gains a stacking +5 bonus to willpower. Mind over matter. Open to the warp. Pass unscathed. Perception is higher than their agility. Okay. Stable route. Navigator heals 5 wounds at the beginning of every turn and gains +1 additional wound for every Navigator talent taken. Healing increases by +1 for every creature killed in between Navigator's turns. That sounds kind of useful. Undam the Sea of Souls. One of the effects of any Navigator power enemies have their armor reduced by -2 times Navigator's willpower bonus. This reduction increases the devastating parameter of Navigator staff but does not stack. I mean, I don't really. I'm going to go for Strange Vitality for now because that sounds useful. Let's go for that. Right. Voidship Bridge. Yes? Boxmaster, Lord Captain Lady Navigator, welcome aboard. The Sanctum Navis has been prepared for the communion ritual, but if the Lady Navigator wishes to rest in her quarters first, your heart starts beating furiously, your breath comes short and choppy, and your fingertips tingle unpleasantly. You notice that Vigdis is shivering lightly, and the crew are glancing around in puzzlement, searching for the source of this sudden wave of unease. Without even looking at the Boxmaster, Cassia waves her away. First, I wish to speak with the rogue trader. Leave us. Of course. When you're ready for the ritual, please let me know. Oh, I see. I feel like she's taking over. Uh-oh. Sweeps her pensive gaze over Vigdis, then lowers her lashes slightly and turns to you. What do you wish to speak about? I've not yet thanked you for saving me on the station. My thoughts were clouded with so much mournful ash when Leopold's heart stopped, but you acted honourably and did not exploit me in my wretched position, and for that I am immeasurably grateful. I'm also deeply grateful that you saved my servants, especially my valet, Uwe, served on the station for more than 5 years, much longer than any who preceded him. He knows how to properly attend me during journeys through the Imperium, and what to serve me for breakfast. His presence envelops me in a cloak of amber. But now, she throws back her shoulders, I'm ready to go to the Sanctum Navis and perform the sacred rite. I require brushes, canvas, and the best paints you have on board, but no red. Why are you asking for these items? Now is not the time to indulge in painting. Tell me more about what the ritual entails yet. I doubt the uninitiated could understand the mysteries of navigation, but I shall try and explain the essence of it. I must merge my mind with the will with the machine spirit of the ship so that I become one with the vessel. After that, I use the House Auxilio ritual, which I am loath to reveal to you, to free my mind of all errant thoughts, and then it is time to open my third eye and peer into the depths of the warp itself. Among the nightmarish visions, mirages, and creatures of the abyss, only the light of the Emperor is the truth that will lead me from star to star, from system to system. Oh, the light, the guiding thread, so fine it can slip from one's grasp at any moment. But you have nothing to worry about. The navigators of House Auxilio never lose their course. Why are you asking for these items? Why do you refuse to use red paint? He will give of his blood before the ritual, as always. Ah, I see. You are asking questions, the answers which you cannot comprehend. Perhaps I may explain it all to you at a later time, but for now, our time is too precious to waste. As the navigator of House Auxilio, I give you my word that without canvas and paint, we have little hope of a smooth journey through the warp. I have no reason to lie. I shall ensure that all the necessary supplies are delivered to the Sanctum Navis. I shall take my leave of you for the duration of the rite. I ask that you do not follow me. Few can survive the gaze of the warp eye when it is opened. Sure thing. I'll sit on my chair. This is a nice chair. 10 out of 10. Wood thrown again. I'll oversee the open channel between the delayed navigation of the bridge. May the Emperor's light help us all. Let's get out of here, Scoob. Okay. Initiating communion ritual. I'm here, Uve. I see violet vortexes lashing an ocean with a million flails, an umber shadow spinning over the surface of a fiery dance, storm rising above the foaming waters, armadas drowning in fog. The path from one end to another cannot be seen. But here, beyond the wall of glass, a daughter forsaken by her father yearns for her brother, and the sun's pale disk goes in tireless pursuit of her? No, of me. Its frozen ray lies that spring is here. The light is deadened. The great ruler is gone. The Foxmaster recalls at Cassia's words and accidentally snaps one of the cognitor levers. The panel beneath her fingers emits sparks, and the Vox caster falls silent. Quickly flips a series of switches and bows guiltily. My abject apologies for cutting off the broadcast, Lord Captain. I've never heard the warp speaking through a navigator before. The connection is now restored. It will not happen again. Vox must see to it that you receive 5 lashes for this show of clumsiness. What is happening to Cassia? Leave the navigator undisturbed. Yeah, leave her to do her thing. She said she knew what she was doing. Soul-shredding screams drown out the Vox transmission. Servants in the Sanctum Navis are howling and shrieking like wild beasts, moaning in pain. Their throats roar from the strain. And then sudden silence. The dull thud of dropping bodies proclaims their fate. It appears the servants were part of the Lady Navigator's rite, as it was for her predecessor. I will arrange the bodies to be removed from the Sanctum Navis after the ritual. What is left of them? Rogue Trader, I fear I have unfortunate news. Endless blackness has spread across the canvas, dividing what should be whole in two, and my sight cannot glimpse the light of the Emperor as clearly as before. I cannot turn around my brush, only draws me onwards. The way is blocked. By the Emperor's grace, the ritual was successful. Your vessel's temperament presented a challenge. Its cold steel grip did not allow me to breathe freely even for a second. It was as if the depths of the ship housed not only machine spirits, but something other. Now I will retreat to my chambers and recover my strength. Send for me if you have need of me. Lord Captain, congratulations on acquiring a navigator. Spare me a few moments of your time, please. There are several matters that require your attention. First of all, I want to report the condition of the station. You're at 5. Had you opted to begin your visit in the rocket system with a different destination, the station could have become critically unstable. Fortunately, the decision to immediately visit the representatives of the Navis Nobilite brought us precious time. We can either send our forces to disassemble the station and procure technological components for our own vessel, or attempt to save as many valuables as we can. I will not stoop to pillaging. Abandon the station. We are leaving. Gather any components that may be of use on the ship, or loot everything from jewelry to the very last manuscript. I will gain a profit factor of 2. What are we thinking? Looting? Looting sound good? Sounds kind of good to me. I'll let you guys choose. The void? Zoink, Scoob! Who thinks we should loot? Or just gather any components that may be of use to the ship? Loot and scoot. Get them shiny bits, wah! I mean, do I expect anything else from a green skin from an orc? No. Of course, right. Yeah, let's take everything. Let's get that profit factor. Need money for the hot sauce rich. Uh-oh. Yeah, loot everything from jewelry to the very last manuscript. As you command. Good. Your permission, I would also like to remind you that we are still looking for an Enseer Prime. Both the vessel and the machine spirits are in desperate need of oversight by an experienced tech priest. We are also missing some crew, and much more importantly, we have not yet located Heinrichs van Kalox, the right hand of the Lord Inquisitor. Now we know for sure he was not on Urak 5, so keep this in mind when making any future plans. Why is it always business with you, Vigdis? Couldn't you just sometimes visit me and tell me how wonderful everything is? That's fine, Vigdis, thank you. Okay. Oh, what's this? Prison planetoid. Unidentified. There's an unidentified void ship over there. What's this one? This is New Blood, Machine Spirit Keeper, land on it. There's quite a few missions over there. And there's prison planet. Let's go over here. Rykad Minoris. Oh. Lord Captain, there is some commotion in the officer's deck. The lady navigator's left her quarters and is currently in the wardroom, where uninitiated crew members are shunning her in terror. Perhaps you could find out what has brought Cassia to the deck. Oh, fine. Fine. Hey, Cassia. How you doing?
Lord Captain, my apologies. I did not notice your entrance.
Point of the book. I see you're fond of reading. It pleases me to see you're adjusting to lifeboat ship, yeah.
Compared to Urak 5, your ship is a boundless world of unfamiliar hues. And yet, the abundance of bright colors can at times be wearisome on the eyes. The bridge and the decks are so clamorous. In my search for a place of quiet, I was fortunate to come upon this islet of serenity filled with rare tomes and practically devoid of color.
The events that took place on Urak 5 must have shaken you greatly. Are you well? Your only attendant is your valet from Urak 5. Do my servants not measure up to your standards? I hope that you have ample time to calm yourself and your powers. See, you're fond of reading. Yeah, point to the book.
Oh, this. I found this fascinating read on one of the shelves, and I must say, it has caught my eye. Its every chapter is written in verse. I find it so beautiful and enrapturing. Urak 5 had a vast archive of its own, of course, although most of the works within had to do with scholarly disciplines of some sort or another. Only in my sparse moments of respite was I allowed to escape into the pages of more embellished works. One should not underestimate the navigators of House Orselio, Lord Captain. Like a shawl of pale smoke, a faint malaise hangs upon my shoulders, but it will not be the slightest hindrance to my duty to humanity, and my duty to you.
Good.
No, it is not that at all, Lord Captain. It is just that Uwe is quite capable of carrying out his duties by himself. He is well accustomed to my my whims and preferences.
Fair play, fair play.
There are people on this ship who are far more impulsive and dangerous to others, and far less devoted to the God Emperor than a herald of the Navis nobility. But I did not need your words to see the shades of umber unease that whirl around your subjects whenever I am near. Were I not acquainted with such a reaction, I could have found their behavior and your question just now insulting.
Oh, alright, sorry.
Lord Captain, would you kindly explain to me why you are pestering me with these questions? Inquiring about my mood and my needs, showing an interest in the books I am enjoying? You are behaving as if you possessed a shred of fellow feeling for one such as I. I beg your pardon, Lord Captain. That was no way for a navigator to conduct herself.
I'm beginning to think, Lady Cassia, that the feelings I have for you are far more complicated than common sympathy. Oh, can I romance? Oh. Nothing to apologize for. Human emotions are natural, be they good or bad, and it is just as natural to share them with others. Quite right, so I would ask that you mind what you say from now on. It's indeed difficult for me to feel empathy for a mutant. However, the crew's well-being hinges on that of its navigator. This conversation has reached a natural conclusion. Ah, sure, let's romance her. Why not? She's a lady.
Lord Captain? So many colorful sparks are flaring to life and dimming all around you. It is a veritable ocean of emotions. There are so many of them that I can barely see the pure white sincerity of your words. Please forgive me. I cannot even understand myself right now. Your words and attention have reminded me of life on the station, of Theobald and Felek. I do not understand. They were merely the keepers of Urac 5. So why do memories of those two make me feel a strange heaviness here?
Oh, emotions are difficult sometimes, you know.
At the same time, I find myself overwhelmed with new excitement and anticipation. At last, I have set foot outside my familiar walls and into a world that I have only seen before in the pages of books. Your ship alone is a treasure trove of remarkable artifacts and curiosities. And just imagine the things that await beyond, but my delight must seem childish to you, surely. In your heart, you must be finding all this quite amusing.
I would not dare to make fun of a lady's feelings, especially not one who has captivated me since I first set eyes on her. Oh wow, I'm laying it on thick, damn. All right, mate. I would rather we find amusement elsewhere, perhaps in the privacy of my chambers. Okay, mate. Oh, forward, aren't we, Thoric? What I find childish is the manner of you addressing me as if I were your friend. Whoa, okay, get rude. I understand what you're going through. My own life has been turned upside down not too long ago. Finding amusement in the expanse of people. Either way, we're in. I mean, suggesting the bedroom, my chambers is a bit forward, don't you think? I mean, the first one's like pretty forward as well. But what do you reckon? Option 1 or 2? I think. Well, we'll go ahead. She seems nice. Why not? Option 1 or 2 though. What do we think? Piece of advice. Yes, Dragon. I've already heard that. Yeah, apparently, the progression from chapter 4 to 5 is bugged at the moment. But we're very early days in the game still so far. So I don't. Hopefully, if I do keep playing the game to that point, hopefully it'll be fixed by then. Chat wants to see me go for some romance, but not push it straight to the chambers just yet. You guys are voting for 1, so that's what we'll do. We dare not make fun of the lady's feelings, especially not one who has captivated me since I first set eyes on her.
Words like that, Lord Captain, could easily be misconstrued. You should familiarize yourself with some of the works in your library to learn the appropriate manner of conversing with a lady.
Oh, I see. spark. Oh, I started a romance. Nice. Hee. Well, this is going much better than how my romance options went with Shadowheart in Baldur's Gate 3. Right. What do I need to do now? Where am I? Okay, I'm in here. Let's to the bridge. Time to get back in the throne, I guess. Lord Captain, Lord Captain. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, we go back here because we were heading to the station, weren't we? Well, not the station, the other planet. Guess we'll touch down there, see what's going on. Oh, we got to here, did we? Over we go. Whee. Oh, Lord Captain, sorry to disturb you. I think this again. Pandemonium outside the bridge gate. One of the officers seems to be demanding an audience with you. I think it's Master Westsyrian's voice. In any case, I want to warn you in advance. Thank you. Okay, the everyday sounds of the bridge, disrupted by voices raised in anger. This is not the conduct of an officer. These are the antics of a highborn brat out on a lark. Explain yourself, Lieutenant. Really a vent. I apologize, sir, but I must speak with the Lord Captain. Very well, Lieutenant. You may address the Lord Captain, but not least because I see you've already seen fit to disturb him. Your unauthorized appearance on the bridge and display of belligerence towards a higher ranking officer will be logged on your personnel file without delay. Lord Captain, Lieutenant Vrilla Vent. Bless me. Requesting permission to speak on a matter of extreme importance and urgency. You may speak, but I want to hear a report, not a shouting match. Having two officers bickering in full view of the bridge is unacceptable. Yes, two. I am sorry, Lord Captain. I thought that drastic times called for drastic measures. This matter cannot wait. Any minute now, an assault unit will be dispatched to the lower decks on orders to crush the workers' strike by any means necessary, but I am convinced that this step is unwarranted and that the crisis itself was provoked by the actions of one of the senior officers. Lord Captain, I urge you to investigate the actions of Seneschal Westsyrian and to intervene in what has happened, or what is happening on the lower decks, because very soon we will have a mutiny or a massacre on our hands. There's an insurrection in the making aboard my ship and no one has informed me. I would not deem it probably worthy of the road trader's attention. The lower decks, as it happens, are in revolt. 30-some years ago, we even had a revolutionary leader rise up who dared to establish workers' rule across the entire ship. It took a month to restore order, but even 8 years later, we are still battling rumours that the hero had survived his execution and was on the verge of gathering people to fight against tyranny once more. Needless to say, the rumours were baseless. As for the current situation, we have sufficient enforcers to deal with it. But on this ship, the word of the Lord Captain carries more weight than a salvo from 100 bolters. I'm sure that if the rogue trader addresses the malcontents directly, he will quell the unrest. I dread to think what problem will disturb the rogue trader with. What problem you will disturb the rogue trader with next. Perhaps you will ask the Lord Captain to break up brawls in the mess room. I've already given you the means to resolve this problem. You simply need to use them. If I may, your lordship, sending a hit squad to crush the rebellion is a means of ignoring the problem, not solving it. How did it all start? The situation could boil over at any minute, so I will give you the condensed version. It all began when the enforcers found a cultist amulet on the body of someone who'd been killed in a drunken brawl. We reported it up the chain immediately, arranged for a cleansing rite to be performed, and opened an investigation. No heretics have been found alive, but the search has brought tensions between enforcers and workers to a head. Where does the Seneschal come into all this? I shall explain. I beg you to hurry, time's running out. I will not hurry. Since my competence is under scrutiny, I shall speak for as long as I see fit. There is established order to the way things are done on this ship, and one of the pillars of the system is that the rogue trader's attention is not distracted by trivial matters. It is the Seneschal's role to ensure that. I have always handled internal problems myself, so of course, when I received information about the cultists hiding on the lower decks, I took the matter in hand. So long as I live, not one of the vermin who murdered Theodora van Valancius will find refuge on her ship. You were far too heavy-handed, Seneschal Basilian. You were far too heavy-handed. Seneschal Styrian. Arrests, interrogations, mass punishments for entire sectors. It has driven the people to the brink. Now there is a strike on the lower decks in Depot 4. To be precise, 3 worker clans are involved and many more are passively supporting them. The situation could degenerate into an all-out insurrection, but when I reported my concerns, the only response I received was an order to dispatch an assault unit and to crush the strike with maximum force. Blood, what do you have to say to all this? I see no need to add anything. I acted within the remit of my authority, guided exclusively by the best interests of your protectorate and your personal safety. If you wish to confirm the rectitude of my actions yourself, I have no objections. For my part, I urge Lord Captain to go down to the lower decks, stop the assault unit, and speak directly to the people. You will see that they are not lying or harbouring heretics. That way, you will stop the uprising before it begins. What is Depot 4? Depot 4 is one of the poorest sectors in the lower decks. It is home to the clans of general labourers. They are not as valuable to the ship as the families who have served its specialised systems for generations. They are an easily replaceable resource, and one which is now more besides giving succor to cultists and minions of the arch enemy. Depot 4 is poor and troubled, but at worst, that means drunken fights and illegal rot gut brewing. We have handled the workers of Depot 4 in the past, and we would have done so again if the crackdown on Depot 4 hadn't been so harsh. And another important point to bear in mind, the problem is not limited to that sector. It is located on one of the most populated lower decks, and everything that happens there has a knock-on effect on all the neighbouring sectors. I've heard enough. I will go down to the lower decks and deal with the problem personally. I'm certain the Seneschal is acting within his authority, but I will verify the soundness of his decisions for myself. Matter is not worth the road trader's time. Leave the bridge and never disturb me again. I'm going to go for 4 because I think the Seneschal was acting within his authority, but I will verify the soundness of his decisions for myself. We need to find out some more. Go and preserve you, Lord Captain. I thank you for your support. Enterprise boarding on the Formoric. But please yourself, Lord Captain. However, I categorically insist that I escort you. Yes, come with me. Come with me. Right, yeah, take all the party members. Good. To the lower decks. Will I need any... I don't know yet, Dragon. If I'm confused about it when it comes to that point in the game, I guess I'll ask. Rogue Trader going to seduce them all. Okay, go to the site of the conflict. Oh, here we go. What's occurred in? Who are you? Syrian, take that scum. Oh, they're going after him. They don't. He's not popular, is he? Well, lad, you got some work to do, mate. Dearly regret that we cannot replace all the locals with servitors. Of course they were. The organization of daily life. To them you are akin to a creature of legend, one who has stood on the steps of the Golden Throne, no less. Whereas I am a man whose name is attached to every order, docking rations or lowering a bay's heating. It seems like you're a bit... I mean, okay, I feel like an iron fist is probably needed, mate, but let's keep moving. I feel like a little bit...
You consult the appropriate treaties on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step.
I think
sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
Okay, mate, thanks. Yeah, I feel like maybe you need to find your people skills a little bit. I think they're kind of lacking right now.
The future is never certain.
Still don't see the purpose in our coming here. Well, you know, it's you know, people like to see the top brass now and then. Oh, hello. What's this? Hit squad? Yeah, tell them to stand down for the moment. Hey, Firkin, how you doing? Well, come on, I have orders to put an end to the unrest and purge the sector. You can take your orders and shove them. This is my deck and my sector. And there are only 3 people who can waltz in here without my express permission. The first officer, the rogue trader, and the Emperor himself. So not all my lessons fall on deaf ears. Good. Your lordship. What's the situation? Your lordship, my people have locked down the bay where the strikers are, including their leaders. We have the situation under control as far as resources allow. We encouraged some locals on our way. We had some locals on our way here. Their conduct was outrageous. They even tried throwing things at us. I want to speak to the strikers. I give the assault unit permission to open fire. I want to speak to the strikers. Right you are, Lord Captain. Allow me to wish you good luck.
Light of terror, guide our way.
What depot for? Hello, you lot. Forces have tormented us enough. We won't stand for it anymore. That's why I am here. To mediate. Tell me what is troubling you. Why are you striking? Lord Captain, you have come down to us. Striking? That's news to us, your lordship. All we're doing is asking questions, saying what we think. Shut up, Rivet. Here's the deal, your lordship. Your damned enforcers are all over us down here. They say they're looking for cultists, one wrong word, and they're reaching for their batons. If they want to punish someone, they turn off the heating to the whole bays for weeks at a time, so we get sick and freeze. In my clan, 2 little ones died from inflammation in their lungs, all because of these enforcers. See the sadness well in her eyes when the children's death are mentioned. She quietly whispers a requiem prayer. Yeah, I feel this is a bit hard. I mean, I know it's the grim dark future, you know. Praise the Emperor. But feeling like we could be a bit nicer. Make this the happy jolly rogue trader ship. Have we all done a bit of a communal sing song yet? No. Okay. It's all true. Vent is the only force officer who stood up for us. Oh, good on Vent. Well done, Vent. It's clear as day who had a mother from the lower decks and who grew up amid ships and has no fellow feeling towards us. Your lordship, we are no villains here. We are honest workers and your servants. We've plotted no disorder. We went on strike openly and now we've got guns pointed at us. All we're doing is asking to be allowed to work in peace without being harassed. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Vent the atmosphere to the whole deck. There's always replacements. Suffer not there. I mean, that is the 40k way, but the persecution started apropos of nothing, you say. I was told that one of you was found in the possession of a cultist amulet and that there was heretics hiding here too. Cultist amulet? What's that? The Grugor they found on the dead drunkard. If it was something evil or forbidden, we sure didn't know. The enforcers just said that they were looking for heretics among us. Anyone obstructing their investigation would be punished, but how could there be heretics here? We know our own people. There'd be no new faces around. Definitely not, and if there were, we'd be the first to report them. And as for this amulet, or whatever it is, they took it off a dead body. There are no cultists still breathing in our sector, that's for sure. But when that fight broke out, some enterprising folks looted the bodies. The boots they came back with, nobody's ever tread these decks in boots so fine, I can tell you. Seems to me these cultists have better commanders than us. Yeah, the boots were really fine, and there's no harm in taking them, right? As for the amulet, it must have been pocketed by someone who didn't know any better. We don't need any amulets around here. We all worship the Emperor, and when we're working, we bow before the machine spirits of the large and small transformers and the servo motor. The same way my grandfather was taught 100 years ago by a tech priest who came calling. Believe us, your lordship, we are people of faith. Naive children, weren't you taught from an early age about the dangers of the archenemy's creations? Weren't you warned that any unfamiliar object should be one of them? Could be one of them? We were told, Holy Sister, but that was long ago. The last time we saw a confessor in our sector, it was just after I'd had my 3rd little one. That is regrettable, but you cannot lay the burden of leading a righteous life on the shoulders of the Holy Fathers. Who will you blame when the beasts crawl out of the amulets you stole from the heretics? The Holy Father who was not there, or the scavenger who brought evil down upon himself and his neighbours? Large everything to add. I authorise the use of all necessary measures to locate chaos worshippers hiding in this sector. The specific steps taken by the officers were not reported to me. Nevertheless, I am certain that their actions were justified. Cultists are no drunken stevedores. They are the enemy and a threat to the ship. Neutralising them demands decisive action. We were attacked on the way here. Here's an explanation for you. People have been pushed to their limit and now they're lashing out. As if we don't know why the top deck units are being sent down here. Like that one that the lieutenant wouldn't let past. Our clans are all inside the bay that's been sealed off, but the lower decks are big. I'm sure that there are some people who've had just about enough. We're getting it from all sides. Soldiers have encircled the ones who've risen up. A death squad has just arrived. It's no wonder the folks are lashing out. Awareness has succeeded. Their words seem sincere to you. Their body language and their glances between them reveal that the news of the attack has shocked them. Good. What changes do you want? Would you look at this? The exalted Lord Captain himself asking us Grats what we want. Lord Captain himself asking us what rats Lord Cap there with. Hey Looted Horse, how you doing? Would you look at that? The exalted Lord Captain himself asking us what we want. Well, here's what. We want you to rein in your damned enforcers, to quit turning off the heat, and to stop battering everything that moves. No, that's not it. We want the enforcers gone from here, and we want to be armed. Give us arms, and we'll govern ourselves or defend ourselves if these cultists do show their faces. I've been leader of my clan for 20 years now. Getting rid of these club-wielding thugs can only improve things around here. You've gone too far, old man. They'll never let the maggots on the lower decks live without enforcers breathing down their necks. They probably even insist on enforcers on the upper decks too. As for weapons, what do we need them for? Before the first day's out, we'll have someone shooting their neighbour out of stupidity or drunkenness. We don't need that. If the enforcers stop hassling us, that'll be enough. In return, we'll find the scavengers who robbed the cultist bodies and we'll talk to them one lower deck to another. If there are any more of those damn amulets, we'll hand them over to the enforcers ourselves. That sounds far more reasonable. You speak for yourself and your clan. I'll speak for me and mine. I don't want empty gestures. I want real change. They'll promise us the world now, but as soon as the anointed ones turns his back, these brutes will be on us even harder than before. All because we dared to speak out. Tall worker's eyes dart between the two arguing leaders. Every few seconds, he opens his mouth as if planning to agree, but each time he falls silent, simply making a few vague noises of approval. Coercion. 80% chance. Spreading anarchy on the ship is the first step towards embracing chaos. Putting weapons into untrained hands would be even worse. What's more, the enforcers are needed to maintain oversight and order. Withdraw those demands, and we will consider the rest. The order for the enforcers to be withdrawn from this sector. Give them weapons. No, I'm gonna go for coercion option 2. Succeeded. Oh no, listen. Lord Captain himself has come down to us and offered concessions, and I don't know a single person in the whole of Depot 4 who's ever stood next to a rogue trader, let alone talked to them. Back down. Now's no time for you to be a stubborn old crone. Listen up, old man. The 3 clans of Deck 4 ought to act as one. We've made our minds up. It's your turn to decide. Don't ask them to disband the enforce or give us weapons. We don't need any of that. You two are ganging up on me, is that it? So brave you are against an old woman. But I'll shut up. I will, indeed. I won't go against the 2 clan leaders on my own. If you want to make peace with the enforcers, make your peace. That's great. Just fantastic, Lord Captain. We're all agreed. Then it's decided. The persecution will stop, and I will expect you to assist in locating any remaining amulets or weapons left by the cultists. Talk to the Seneschal in calmer surroundings, yeah. Lordship, thank you. You have not abandoned us on the lower deck, us lower deckers. You came yourself and settled everything. I'll tell my grandchildren about this. Of course, your lordship. We'll root out any nasty business faster than the enforcers, and we'll leave no stone unturned. Good. Job done. Happy days. Yeah, see. I'm a people pleaser. That's what I'm here to do.
Let's proceed.
Yeah, let's proceed. But looks like we got to level up again. And I need to talk to Abelard. Sort out how this erupted into such chaos in the first place. And we'll do all that and more in the next stream and next recording. Those watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed another episode of Rogue Trader. Until next time, take care and ciao for now.